You might as well put like blank names for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're not 100% sure. We don't have names yet. I have Alec off on that. So for right now, we'll just...
Yeah, let's give him something creative.
There.
Dash for star.
Star versus Dash, man.
Star-Lord.
So I think they're starting, like I said.
Is this a Ruthless Tien, do I see?
I guess, yeah.
Oh man, a Ruthless Tien. I like it.
Another orange Yamcha, but at least the Ruthless Tien is cool.
Yeah, we're trying to get the names right now.
Yeah. Hopefully Alec comes back at some point.
He drew a dig and a tri-beam.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, hey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wrong
Top
one.
is left.
I fixed it.
Top is left.
Top is left. So this left.
Yes. Right. So we got a Ruthless Tien.
A Ruthless Tien.
Yeah, he entered into a dig, which is money. Oh, which he's taken. He's taken without even hesitating.
I think that's right. I don't know if that might be an L, actually.
ALM, yeah.
Got it.
Perfect.
Oh. What?
I love Heroic Dashing Punch. That card's a good card.
Yeah, we just need more good heroic hero beatdown decks.
Go on, baby. It's going to be go on next
Got
time.
a
I have a
pesky,
feeling.
an energy
Ooh.
drill. Alec Ruden is actually commentating. He's not playing.
That's the energy block, right? Absorption?
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's going to get into 5 stages, assuming he's going to throw in the the tri-beam.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I would have got a prep there or not because he has stage locked already.
Yeah.
So it's not a. I mean, he's going to be able to use that. He's already got another one in his hand. He's got a styled card. So he's going to be at least use it 3 times.
Yamcha has no stages right
No
now?
state. No, he ended with a dig.
Yeah, that's what he started with.
Yeah.
It's good. That's good. So right now, I think he's probably going to use a pesky right here, most likely.
Yeah, I'd believe it.
What was his other card? The Yamcha, do we know?
He's like sitting in front of the hand cam a little bit, so I wasn't. We can check if he lifts his hand up again.
Next time he picks up his card.
Pick it up
If he
now,
does.
Man,
you monster.
I almost feel like critting his anger is like giving Tien like a bonus. Like he sometimes doesn't want to go to 2.
Yeah, he's just like, alright.
He's like,
that's
cool.
fine with me. I'll search this card again next turn.
So yeah, he's taking straight 4.
Yeah.
So hit skip. He's gonna do it again. Yep.
Huh. Interesting. I'm not sure if I would have expected Dragon Balls in a...
You know, it's funny. Even
Yeah.
if he hits a rescue, he still can't even end combat until his next phase.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
'cause he's
it's
skipped.
still you can
One,
still
yeah.
do it which is kind of interesting.
Mastery.
Mastery, do it again.
Yep.
We're milling 2 again.
Ouch.
That was a hefty hand there.
Yep. Yes, it was. I mean, when you get a dig and.
And because he milled that one, that card, the name escapes me right now. One of the cards he destroyed does +2 life cards. The TM player.
Yeah, the red leap.
That one.
Oh, that's what that does? I forgot
Yeah,
what
when
that card
it's
it was.
destroyed. Yeah.
That's what it says when
It's
it's
also
destroyed?
like heroes only, which I was like, what?
Is
But
that
I
a
mean-
physical attack too?
Yeah, it's like a physical attack that costs a stage, I think. And it's like +3. I think it might be +2 life.
I forgot what that.
Something
I honestly
like
I forgot what that did. So this is when it's just straight off the top of your
I mean,
deck.
I
all your
play
text
red
in.
all the time, and I don't know what it does. So I don't even know.
I'm like, wait, what?
Well, that's because you're playing the best personality, and that's Garlic.
Yes, this is true.
Garlic is Bay.
That's a hefty sized discard.
Yes,
pile
Red
after a
Leaf is the
combat.
name. I know the name. It's just
Yeah.
the text of the card. I know it has a lot of text.
Okay, we're out of combat, it looks like.
You
No!
I know, they're sneaky players. Gotta hide the cards from us, you know.
Come on, pick him up again.
Here we go. We got electricity.
He's going.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ruthless. Ooh, the duck is good.
Is that 2 shielded strikes?
I
Yeah.
think so.
The one that lowers 3 anger to stop all physicals?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's some brawly tech.
Yes, it is.
And keeps them at 1.
Yep.
That's actually a pretty cool card in that deck. I like that. There's another one.
Wait, is it just
But it's-
is it discard or
No,
destroyed?
it's only destroyed by your card.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be by both players' card effect, but it has to be destroyed, like,
Right.
from non-damage effect.
Got your hand out somewhere?
It's got a gathering.
Yeah, definitely a gathering there.
I think in the
Something
absorption-
super shiny. I think that's a fierce attack.
Yeah, I think
It's
the
a
other one's
nice
an
shiny fierce
absorption
attack in
too.
there.
I think. Yeah, I think Tien's using his power. He's grabbing a card, named attack. Maybe a pesky-ish. Maybe, I don't know.
It looked like a pesky right there. Can he wait? Can't he not look through his discard since he already looked through his deck?
For what?
A card.
For a name. I mean, you can't technically get a card from there, so.
Yeah, I think you can only
okay.
get something from
Yeah,
his deck.
so
Oh,
it's
okay,
okay.
yeah.
So you can't fail search his deck and get something from somewhere else.
Okay.
Technically.
Because I just know I remember just from a different ruling.
Yeah,
for
like an
the-
overpowering
if you,
attack.
If you look
Exactly.
through your
You're
deck, you
done.
can't look through another
Yeah,
pile.
exactly.
Gotcha.
I think prep is a good play if he wants to do it and just try to keep on milling.
Yeah.
But
There we go. Okay.
Well, also, it's the Yamcha entered here, right?
Correct.
Yes.
You have to assume that if he enters on you, he's got an answer for a tri-beam. You have to think that at least if you're
Exactly.
sitting in that seat.
yep, you have to assume he has a energy block or something or a couple rescues. Who knows? Yep.
There we go.
That's what I thought.
That is shiny
That is a
card.
super shiny
Holy
card.
crap. That Vegeta is beautiful.
One of like 2 cards that he's reasonable looking in and not bloody and beaten to a pulp.
I like the one, I think it's a Namekian card. It's either Namekian or Saiyan in set 6 where like Piccolo is cradling him basically. It's a good one. I like that one. Oh, Vegeta. You're so weird.
Probably
we got
gonna
the
use
prep,
the prep.
yeah.
Yeah.
And looking to draw something
And a dashing
decent
punch.
in this combat for off the draw effect.
Two fierce.
more
Holy
fierce attacks
crap.
off that.
Oof.
Ouch.
You draw.
Who?
I think he drew his
The Tien card, the,
The
banish, the
set
banishes
two, yeah,
top 3.
yeah,
Yeah, to
banish.
get a thing from the banish zone. It's free as well, so
It is free.
if you count banishing 3 cards as free.
I don't know if it, yeah,
Doesn't cost stages.
this is true. But I don't think he has a prep in there, which is what you kind of want to
Yeah.
Yeah.
combine it with. I think the Tien person, this is going to
Oh
be a
my
pretty quick
gosh.
game.
He's literally holding them in the worst
Our first
spots.
2 games went by, we're almost close to time, and
Yeah.
this Tien guy's like, all right, let's just
keep
yeah,
going.
let's just
Let's
mill each
go.
other until one of us loses.
Come on.
Dude, I got a hot date later.
Bring it, bro.
Yeah, I've always wondered if like they went back because they came up with ideas later in the sets and whatnot. I've always
Yeah.
wondered if they went back if they would put 0 endurance on Tien's prep so you could banish it yourself since you can't really get it in the banish pile any other real way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because there's not really any card that banishes
Because it would work a lot
itself.
better with that card if you
True
could.
power, baby.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
That's
Let's
it.
build
We
it.
found
Let's build
it.
it.
Tien.truepower.death.
Yep, there you go.
We
True
got
power.
this, guys. The time has come. True power. It's going to be a thing. But
We
probably
gotta
not.
stop it. If it was only unpreventable. Oof.
There goes
Hit the
the-
7.
Yeah.
Hitting the 7 hurts.
I think, yes,
Oh, it is discard and banish. Okay, I thought it was just banish zone only. So
Oh,
he
is
probably
it?
has. Yeah, I think he has, probably
I
does
thought
have
it
a-
was only banished. Though,
Yeah, I thought it was only banished. He's
All
probably
right,
gonna.
well,
do-
there's a prep in there.
yeah,
at
I
least,
mean that prep
so-
makes sense. Draw a card and.
There's 2 preps in there.
Yep.
I'm assuming they're asking about Red Shielded Strike.
Oh, yeah.
For what it does. It's physical, AT plus 3. Lower your anger 3 to stop all physical attacks as combat.
Yeah. I think-
Including your own. But
Really? I don't
yeah,
think I
and
knew
it
that.
stops itself.
it stops itself as a secondary.
That's really funny.
But yeah, I think he's basically, obviously it's Brawly tech, but the anger
Yeah.
lowering is also
Yeah.
doing a good job at keeping himself at 1.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's pretty easy to get 4 anger when you're 10. Everything's 2, 2, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's using Yamchas now.
So this is the first time he uses Yamcha power. Do you think you throw that physical attack just to maybe lower him stages then? Because I mean, we didn't. Oh man.
Ugh.
This is another problem with the Tien in a red deck. is
Yeah.
You are milling yourself a bunch and you have very light endurance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one that he hit there with the pesky right there.
Yeah.
Neat.
That's
That's
pretty
generally,
clutch right there.
That's probably my favorite thing about Ruthless.
Sometimes Ruthless Mastery just
It can,
RNGs
it can
you.
do really sweet things like that.
I mean, but this Yamcha guy is just throwing, man. He's just,
Yeah.
He's trying to go toe to toe right now. He's
Yep.
just like, let's do it.
No one.
You got energy attacks? I do too.
He might lose right here. Honestly, this
Yeah.
game might be done.
Because it's what, like
8.
Yeah,
8 no
yeah,
endurance.
He's done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Well, the Dragon Ball is technically. He think he would have.
Yeah, that was only 7 though.
Yeah, it was
Oh, it was only 7.
It was-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oof. Well, that game was quick.
Ouch.
That was a very quick game.
That was like, it was like, they went to 60
Yeah.
right out of the gate. Like that first hand though. God.
Now I know how it feels when I'm watching a stream and it goes by in like
See,
10
you
minutes.
You guys
Yeah.
need to
My
calm
good-
down with all that. You're upset about all the brawlies, but they were giving you screen
Yeah.
time, and now you get 2 decks that aren't brawlies, which you would assume would be a slower matchup.
I know, just bam,
And it was
bam,
done.
bam.
Yep. This is very true. I was. Wow. That game was done before
yeah.
Yeah.
we saw it going. I didn't even know what Red Leap did before the game was done.
I don't even think anybody else is even standing up at this point.
Yeah, honestly, out of the game we
I
chose,
think that was the first game done that we.
that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. So, yeah, I mean,
So-
Orange Yamcha. I mean, he just went to
Yeah.
town on me, and I mean,
Oh yeah.
Orange Fierce attack.
They were
all right.
both just blow for blows, not playing many blocks, and
Yeah.
most of their blocks were physical blocks to deal with the Brawly decks.
Yeah,
both
no
of them,
ki- yeah.
so-
That's
They
kind
were-
of a
they were
perfect
just
example
throwing
of
energies
2
and
decks that were
just-
tuned for something.
Yeah,
And
then
not
played
for
each other.
I think,
doing the same thing.
I think when you mill yourself, I think it's almost just you might as well just do Black Devious and just hit Black Double Teens and
It's
Black
definitely
Protection.
got a lot of synergy in there.
Maybe
Wait.
even like foreshadowings or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
It's got a lot of synergy in there, and like you were saying, like foreshadowing and stuff can give you the stages back too.
Yeah.
For a lot of the stuff. So I like it a lot in Devious, but I mean, Ruthless being
got
able
to
to
a
play
quick start.
being able to play things like Pesky and try
Yeah.
to beam 4 times in a
Yeah.
combat is also really good synergy
It's
too.
not bad.
so.
It's not bad. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get another match that lasts longer than,
Yeah.
what, 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Maybe
that was-
10 if we're lucky.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
exactly.
So what are you guys thinking about the new Ultra Rare? What are your guys' thoughts?
The assisted Kamehameha?
Assisted Kamehameha.
Oof. So,
I'm not sure.
Have you guys seen the old card from Score Z that's called Teamwork Kamehameha?
Yeah, so
I mean, I never played Score.
Yeah,
so I
it's
don't.
Teamwork Kamehameha was an old card. It said it costs 4 stages,
Yep.
energy for 10, but you can pay it with any personality. Basically, an ally could pay it for you.
yep.
But like 3 different or 4 different allies, right? Like one from each different ally if you really wanted to.
No, I think it just says, it may have got changed. The original text just says 4 stages, but an ally can pay for it.
Oh, okay. I thought like you could
There's
do like
also
one
another Cell Games card that could be similar in vein, is Group Attack.
Yeah,
which is energy for 5, and it basically stays on the table twice, but has to be performed by a different personality both times.
Yep.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I remember it back in the day having a high tech Trunks ally deck, so you didn't really care about energy attacks, the 2 life, and then you just Z Warriors gather, woo, and just do all these bunch of energy.
Plenty of guys that can perform this.
Yeah, sure, no big deal. So it's funny.
I don't think a card like Z Warriors Gather is ever coming back.
What are you talking about? It's legit.
Yeah, man.
I think it would be really neat if that worked with like multiple, like the Assistant Kamehameha was like, you, like 2 different personalities have to pay for it or something.
Yeah, or something just huge, beefy, like, you know, an energy for like 12, but kind of like Namekian Door Explosion. It's like energy for 8 and it costs 3, but an ally can pay for it. But you could even beef it up to like 12 and make it cost like an absurd amount of stages, like 8 or 9, but it can be spread out to everyone. Like you can pay 2 on this guy, 3 on this guy.
I'm kind of interested to see how it is, honestly. It kind of
3 more days. 3 more days.
No, Friday.
I thought it was Tuesday with Vegeta and Goku. Or is it
they did say that originally, but then I guess they ran into some licensing problems, so it's now only Friday, but they're giving you both on Friday instead of one on Tuesday and Friday.
So even Vegeta and Goku are back.
Vegeta and Goku,
I must have just
both
missed
of them
that.
I'm excited. Which one are you more excited for, Vegeta or Goku?
I mean, I'm a huge Vegeta fan, but I've been punished for being that ever since Scorzy, so...
You didn't like villain Vegeta in this game? It's amazing, right?
I mean...
You didn't like gaining an anger every time you hit?
His level 4 is good.
Yeah, that's something.
But what about damage conversion? It's game-changing.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, though? If they do make...
level 3 is good on that.
I was going to say, yes. If they do make Vegeta good, his level 3 is the only thing I could see that could be interchangeable.
Oh yeah.
Like level 4, I like try to like maybe tweak something like, well, I have to play style energy attacks. Then I have to play style physical attacks. But
how crazy good would it be been if he worked with Devious Mastery?
Oh my God, he would have been tier 1 immediately.
Just that simple of a change.
It would be cool because it's not necessarily card advantage, like drawing cards, but it would make them reduce a card, which is different in that aspect. But it would have been really cool. I would have loved to see that. I would, and then make people actually play like Clash of Wills and cards
like
because
get him off the level.
Exactly, because right now you don't really see people like wanting to stay on level 1. Like besides maybe a Yamcha deck, but every deck pretty much wants to level. You don't. No deck is. It's hard to see a deck right now besides maybe like the blue Goku Ball deck that stays at 1 and you know that really is geared to stay at level 1 right now.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Which I think is a good thing. I agree. Some like higher level cards are really interesting. You can do some interesting and weird, dumb combos.
And right now in the format too, like I mean, people should probably think about playing more level 1 camp decks because they're not punished by Unleashed. Unleashed is such a big card that like if you're just I'm gonna sit at 1, you can't be punishing me with the Unleashed. So. You either got to kind of naturally anger, or sitting at level 1 is another great option.
Or
Unleashed.
You play Garlic.
You could play
and then you want them to lower you because you don't want to get up.
One of my favorite ones was I was play testing Garlic a little bit, and I'd used a red escape in a matchup, and then got unleashed while I was under the effects, and I was like, all right, I'm just tearing those cards up. I'm never playing that again.
I'll go off. Didn't want to do that.
Because that's just for that
just that combat. They had to have the unleashed inside that combat.
Oh, that's so funny.
All right, I'm not playing with that card
That's
anymore.
pretty funny. You're like, Unleashed is so good.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, it's not, I don't think it's like bad for the game or anything like that. No. I don't really think it is.
I mean, I think it maybe is toned a little too hard. Like, I think maybe, I was talking, and I think that a good thing would be, like, if it didn't search for an attached card in the first, so you couldn't use it right out of the gates.
Yeah.
If you think about it, though, there are very few attached cards that are actually really good. That drastically vary styles to style.
It's basically a red and Saiyan card if you think about it. Like, I mean, other styles certainly can use it.
Right.
I'd mentioned earlier that, like, how playable a blue card would be if it literally just was a blue card in an event that said attached to your main personality. That's all it did. Yep. Literally, I think it would be in tier 1 decks right now.
Yeah, just imagine blue dominance with Unleashed and getting up to 3-4 like ASAP.
It would be crazy.
So I'm excited for this. I can't wait to see Gohan.
I want to see the mastery.
Yeah, that is what I am.
I want to see
excited
what direction they take them in.
Yeah.
Like I've been speculating, like red might be drill based because they've been kind of pushing a drill theme a lot for it, but never.
That's got some good drills.
Yeah,
like,
if they had a mastery that was committed to it as well, like it definitely could be there. I have no idea what they're gonna do with orange because it feels kind of pigeonholed into drills right now.
Yeah,
and like. Are they going to try to take it away from that and then start using a couple sets to fuel something else, or are they going to keep it with
drills? It would need a handful of set pivot for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's been drill.
Yeah, I mean, they could do it because they've been leaning towards a lot of drills that deal with anger a lot, so they can make it somewhat anger based. Like for every drill that leaves play, like gain anger or what. I don't know, not make it that.
Or like
crazy.
when you like play a drill. Raise your anger or something like that.
Yeah, wall in combat or something.
I'm thinking. I'd love to see blue get a more aggressive mastery.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I'd love to see like maybe like your energy attacks or styled energy attacks do +1.
Yep.
And then like have an anger effect to it, like the World Game Saga mastery.
I love that one.
It's like it was pretty underpowered and scoresy, but it seems like it's right around the right power level for this game. It was all your energy attacks do +1 life.
Yep.
And then they all gain hit, raise your anger 1. So it would give blue, because it's probably like, when building decks, it probably feels like it's 5 to 10 anger away from having like a real anger game in the deck. And you have that mastery doing it, and then you have some more damage added in, so it has a little bit better on crit effects.
Was it
really cool.
Was it styled energy attacks, or was it
one? I'm not sure which part of it is, but one of them is only styled.
Yeah.
One of them affects both, and the other one is just styled. I'm not sure.
I'm kind of interested to see what they're gonna do with the black mastery and like what they're.
Yeah, that's another one that it's just like where are they gonna go with it because.
It's going to take a lot to get people off of devious.
Yeah, that's the thing is like you don't want to go over devious. Like everybody's going to freak out if you go over the top of that. Right. But so you have to find some other path. But devious is so like it's good at doing almost anything you want.
Exactly.
Because it's really sound mastery.
It's not as focused as a lot of the other. Like,
it does so many things.
Restored and knowledge aren't either. And I mean, like, Saiyan isn't either. They're more broad, and then like you got your anger reds, your drill orange, and your defensive blue. Like there's or ally blue if you're playing tag.
Or your extremely slanted physical ruthless decks.
Yeah, exactly.
And what does Adept even do?
Yeah, the devious decks you can have 60 cards completely different from another 60 card devious deck, and they both can be very good.
Exactly.
Though you wouldn't, because you'd all be using the same cards. No. Because there's a lot of really good black cards. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's the fact that it doesn't lend itself towards something specific that makes it so versatile, which makes sense. Yeah. Like you're not going to run drills in a tag deck. Like why? Like it's not going to be your focus.
No.
You're going to run allies.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not really going to run allies in an adaptive orange deck because you're going to run drills.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying about.
And you can run both in devious.
About like the red decks, like the ruthless decks now are like bouncing off of. They're trying to play like a small little drill package, and it would be really cool if they had a mastery that went after drills, and it could be way more expanded.
I was just showing pizza. I'm excited.
I know. I saw pizza too. I'm like, gave the eye. I'm like,
we might have to go investigate that. So, one of the things in here about the new black would maybe be like a stronger mill or banish.
Okay.
Because it does have some tools for that now, and like you were mentioning with the Tien, and that could be a cool thing.
I think they just did it though. I don't know if they're gonna do it again, like with Perceptive and everything.
Yeah, I think Perceptive kind of whiffed on that.
They tried to do it with Perceptive, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, it just didn't catch on in the way that it needed.
That's hard to do without making it crazy good though.
Yeah, because Perceptive is slanted in a way where a lot of the bonus is from playing a bunch of attacks, and the mill decks weren't wanting to play a bunch of attacks anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that kind of didn't work together very well. So I mean, maybe a more dedicated one. but you don't want to get crazy with it because you don't want to do a bunch of stuff outside of combat with it.
Yeah.
I think Perceptive is just good for straight meta calls. Like,
Oh, yeah.
if you just think it's like Red Roast,
There were a lot of times in
of
set 4 it was a great meta call.
yeah, or like Orange
It's not
20.
a bad
like,
mastery. It's just it's a little more specific,
Yeah,
which
it
makes
is.
it harder.
It's very narrow, and it's only gonna have times like right now is not a good time to
No.
play Perceptive. I don't blame
You
anybody
get your
for
4
not playing
stages,
Perceptive.
maybe. Maybe.
Phil, you won. Good for Phil.
So, honestly, I'm super excited for next Friday.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to start
I
seeing
Because
them
it's
across.
Like,
it's blue and
refresh.
orange is what we're getting.
Blue
with
and
the
orange.
Masters.
I'd love to see Goku. Like that's another reason why I'd love to see like the blue mastery be a bit aggressive because most of the personalities are like kind of tied to their mastery a little bit.
Yeah.
And it'd be really cool to see Goku get a stack that's like
Is it so, like,
not
set
narrow.
drills or
I work with
allies?
allies. I work with drills. It'd be really
Which
cool
I
to
mean,
see him
they
get a stack.
can be good. Like again, Metacall.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like I mean, there's a lot of really good hero allies.
No,
Maybe
exactly.
you need
It's certainly
like
good. I mean, somebody just did well with blue tag Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
exactly.
it's not a bad deck. It's just
Yeah.
it's so specific, and you need to.
It'd be cool to see him be able to do other things.
Yeah,
be like,
like,
hey, I can
mix
play him
other
in my
cards.
Devious deck now. Like, when's the last time you saw
I am excited
Devious
for
has been
Goku.
great, but you've never really seen a Goku Devious deck. So.
Yeah.
Well, imagine when Goku actually gets like crazy stacks and you use KO Kens and
Yeah.
Unleash, and if you want to get to 4 like turn 2, turn 3, and
It's
like you KO Ken
possible,
and
yeah.
Unleash and just boom, 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 and you're like, hey, I'm there, and like I got there faster than you, and you know sometimes that just wins games.
Oh yeah.
So I'm excited. I can't wait.
Definitely,
I can't
definitely.
wait. So I think everyone's excited for pizza right now. I can
Yeah.
get
Yes,
the vibe.
I agree with
I can
that.
Yeah.
smell it.
So I mean, granted, this match went so quickly.
Yeah.
There might be a little. I don't know if there is a lunch break planned or not. There's only 7 rounds.
Yeah. Probably not. I'm gonna assume.
I would
no.
lean towards no.
We haven't had one since not even Chicago, and there was like, and that's.
But I mean, it's been at a pretty good clip here. It hasn't. No.
They
match-
tried to give us one in Kentucky, and it was hilarious.
Oh, yeah,
because
right.
They're doing like pairings by the sheet.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we're still gonna throw in a lunch break. I'm like,
This is our lunch break. What do you mean? You know. You're
So
like,
yeah,
no, leave it at a reasonable time.
we'll sign up. I mean, the stream's gonna keep going.
Yep.
We'll just
Yep.
have it off, and then we'll be back with round 4.
yep.
Woo!
We'll be back
See you soon.
in a little bit.